There are some stories that seem to shine brighter than the world around them. Stories born not just from beauty, but from determination, self-belief, and the power of transformation. One such story belongs to Georgia Caine, a woman whose journey from small-town beginnings to the glittering realm of digital influence captures the essence of modern success. She's more than an Instagram sensation, more than just another face in fashion. Georgia Caine is a symbol of what happens when grace meets grit, when ambition meets authenticity, and when style becomes a language of empowerment. Before we unfold the story of Georgia's rise to fame, take a moment to join our growing community here at Sweet Models World. Subscribe, like, and share this video so you never miss an inspiring story about the models and influencers shaping the world we live in today. Every story we share is a spark meant to ignite your dreams, and Georgia's is one you won't forget. Georgia Caine's journey didn't begin under flashing lights or luxurious runways. She grew up in an ordinary setting, surrounded by everyday people with extraordinary dreams. From a young age, Georgia carried within her a fascination for fashion and beauty, not because of vanity, but because she saw fashion as art. For her, every outfit was a form of storytelling, every pose a brushstroke on the canvas of her aspirations. While her peers dreamt of traditional paths, Georgia dared to imagine herself on a larger stage. But dreaming big always comes with challenges. Georgia's early steps into the modeling world weren't lined with instant success. There were rejections, silent auditions, and the constant question of whether she was enough for the industry's strict standards. Yet she held firm. Rather than chasing perfection, she embraced her individuality, and that became her strength. Her message was clear. Beauty isn't confined to measurements or symmetry, but born from confidence and presence. As social media began reshaping the fashion world, Georgia saw opportunity where others saw uncertainty. Instagram was evolving, becoming not just a platform for sharing photos, but a global runway where authenticity mattered as much as allure. Georgia began posting with intention. Her feed became a mix of artistic photography, style inspiration, and glimpses into her genuine life, a balance that resonated with audiences tired of superficiality. What set Georgia Caine apart wasn't only her beauty, but her relatability. She had the rare ability to make luxury feel attainable and glamour feel grounded. Her followers weren't just fans, they were participants in her story. Through captions that spoke of resilience and images that celebrated confidence, Georgia began building not just a following, but a movement. Her collaborations soon followed. Major fashion labels, lifestyle brands, and beauty companies noticed her growing influence. But even as the partnerships came, Georgia maintained a sense of authenticity that set her apart. She refused to lose herself in the noise of fame. Her posts continued to reflect her personality, warm, creative, and honest. Behind the glossy images, Georgia's life was one of quiet discipline. Each photo shoot required planning, coordination, and a tireless pursuit of excellence. She learned photography angles, lighting, branding, and marketing, not through formal education, but through persistence and curiosity. She became more than a model. She became a digital entrepreneur. Her work ethic and vision turned her platform into a full-fledged career. Georgia's ability to stay true to herself inspired countless young women worldwide. In an age of filters and unrealistic ideals, she embodied a message of balance: to be beautiful, but real, ambitious, but humble. She often shared that confidence doesn't come from validation, but from embracing your own journey, no matter how imperfect it may seem. Her influence expanded beyond fashion into lifestyle and travel. Each post carried a sense of storytelling: the golden light on a coastal morning, the subtle details of a designer's texture, or a quiet reflection from her travels. Everything felt cinematic, carefully crafted, yet deeply personal. For Georgia, modeling wasn't about posing, it was about expression, about turning life into art. Through time, She became a recognized figure in the Instagram modeling space, celebrated not only for her look, but for her vision. She wasn't just influencing trends, she was shaping how authenticity coexists with glamour in the digital age. Her collaborations with stylists, photographers, and creative directors demonstrated her commitment to her craft. Every shoot became an opportunity to evolve, to push boundaries, and to remind the world that being a model today means being multifaceted, creative, intelligent, and resilient. But Georgia's journey wasn't without personal reflection. In interviews and posts, she shared the importance of mental wellness, discipline, and balance. The modeling world can be relentless, with expectations that often blur the line between personal and professional life. Georgia learned to create boundaries, to protect her peace, and to nurture her individuality beyond her image. That's what makes her story not just aspirational, but deeply human. Many followers see her as a role model for self-expression. Through her growth, she's demonstrated that success on social media isn't accidental. It's intentional, strategic, and sustained by passion. Her rise wasn't built overnight, but through years of trial, self-reflection, and constant improv. Georgia's style evolved with her. From simple streetwear shoots to high-end editorials, she mastered the art of versatility. Each transformation symbolized her evolution, not just as a model, but as a woman defining her own destiny. Her visual identity became her signature, soft yet bold, timeless yet modern. Her story is a testament to a new generation of creators, those who don't wait for the world to validate them, but instead build their own stage. She turned her phone into a studio, her surroundings into sets, and her creativity into a calling. Every milestone she reached was a reminder that success is no longer confined to traditional pathways. It belongs to those who dare to create their own. Today, Georgia Caine stands as one of Instagram's fashion influencers whose journey represents resilience and reinvention. Her presence commands attention, not just because of her beauty, but because of her story, a story that echoes the struggles and triumphs of countless dreamers who choose not to give up. Her followers continue to grow, her collaborations continue to expand, but at her core, she remains grounded in the same passion that started it all. Georgia's message to her fans remains powerful, that success is not about comparison but creation. It's about believing that your uniqueness is your greatest strength. She often says that being a model in the digital age means more than wearing clothes. It means wearing confidence, representing diversity, and celebrating authenticity. And in that message lies her true legacy. From the quiet moments of doubt to the spotlight of success, Georgia Caine's life is a cinematic reminder that beauty isn't a destination. It's a journey of growth, courage, and purpose. Her path continues to inspire a new wave of influencers who aim not only to be seen, but to make a difference. And as you watch this story unfold, remember that behind every post, every collaboration, and every achievement, there's a human being who started with a dream just like yours. Georgia's rise is proof that in a world that often tells you to fit in, the most powerful thing you can ever do is stand out. So if Georgia's story inspires you to chase your own dreams, to believe in your worth, and to express yourself without fear, then you're already part of this journey. At Sweet Models World, we celebrate stories like hers, stories that remind us all that true beauty begins when you decide to be yourself. Subscribe, like, and share to stay connected with the inspiring lives of models and influencers shaping fashion's future. Because somewhere out there, your story might be the next one worth telling. And like Georgia Caine, it could begin with a single step, a single post, and the courage to shine your light unapologetically.